to the Kente Chronicles. I'm Nana Asante. Today, we are going to learn how to greet and how to say goodbye in Tree. One thing to note about the greetings and the responses and the goodbyes is that you can interchange the responses at any given time. They all still mean the same thing. So the first and most common way to greet in Tree is etisane. This means, how are you? To respond to etisane, you say yeah. But to make it more polite, automatically, you add me parchel in front, which means please. This is the magic word in Tree. So altogether, you will have me parchel yeah. Me parchel yeah. It is a very informal way of greeting, and it's more commonly used with people that are close to you. The second way to greet is wohotesane. Wohotesane. This means, how are you? And it's a more extended version of etisane. To respond to wohotesane, you say mehoye. Mehoye. And to make this more polite, once again, you'd add me parchel in the front. So then you'll have me parchel mehoye. Me parchel mehoye. It's more often used in formal situations where you're talking to someone you don't know too well or an older person. Next you have bibia boko. Bibia boko. This means, is everything okay? To respond to bibia boko, you'd say boko. And this means, yeah, it's okay. And to make this more formal, you'd say me parchel boko. You'll hear me say this all the time, so it's only right I teach you what it means. Akwaaba. Akwaaba. This means welcome, but it's also a greeting when you're inviting someone into your home or into a new space. And another way of greeting in Tree is apom tesane. Apom tesane. This literally means, how are your joints? And this is more often used between elderly people to greet each other. To respond to this, you'd say, apom ye. Apom ye. And this means, my joints are good. Now on to how to say goodbye in Tree. The first and most common way of saying goodbye in Tree is bye-bye-o. You have to get the intonation, otherwise it just doesn't sound quite right. Bye-bye-o. Have to add the Ghanaian wave. Take your hand, spread your fingers apart, you wave it right in front of you, not near your chest, right out in front of you, so that the person you're saying goodbye to knows that you're saying goodbye to them. And you'd respond to this by saying bye. The second way of saying goodbye in Tree is echre. Echre. This means later. To respond to this, you'd say echre back or yo echre, which means okay, later. Another way to say goodbye in Tree is makrao. Makrawo. This means I have asked for my leave. And to respond to this, once again, you can simply say yo, which means okay / I've heard you. Another way to say goodbye is mehu. Mehu. This means I will see you. And to respond to this, you'd say yo. Mehu, which means okay, I'll see you. Last way to say goodbye in Tree is meko. Meko. This means I'm going. And to respond to this, simply say yo or echre. So back to the keynotes in greeting in Tree. To make things more respectful, add me parchel at the start of a greeting. Say okay to acknowledge that someone has said goodbye to you. You respond by saying yo, which means okay or I've heard you. Hopefully you enjoyed this video and found it very useful. I hope you'll be back for the next one. Echre. How do you respond? Again? Well done. Now you're a true Ghanaian. I'll see you in the next video. Bye. You. Okay. Okay. Hey, Akwaaba. Up.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, Nana.